Probably. Okay, we're recording now.
Okay, yeah. Um,
Wait, can I don't I don't know like the history of all the waves. I mean, generally I'm pro all the waves, I think.
for like a quick little snippet of each one, first is when women wanted to vote, um, and the second was when women wanted to not have the role of being kind of like a housewife. This was
Mhm.
in the 70s, and they wanted to take birth control, um,
Mhm.
kind of stuff like that. And then third wave, I think, is kind of complete bullshit.
What? So
I
wait,
mean,
so this is what wait. We just broke into this podcast. If anybody's listening here, my name's Ryan. What's your name?
Hannah.
We're here. Did you want to talk about third wave feminism? Did you type in that topic into
Yeah,
Anchor,
yeah,
or was that
yeah.
so? Like, I don't know what's the definition of it. I don't really know.
I mean, there's several things about it that they believe in. They believe that men have more of a say, more power, and that women should be equal. Most of the general thing they talk about is, oh, what the fuck? Sorry. The general thing they talk about is how men get paid more than women.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know.
they
I just
they
think it's
do.
such a it's
What
such a
do you feel like
weird.
that's bullshit? Because I mean, I feel like
I
there's real
mean,
facts out there that that's true.
yes, it's true, but it's also based on your education, your skills, stuff like that. And there are times where women will get paid more than men, and that um, if there is a difference, it's very minuscule, about 25 cents. People always say 79 cents to a dollar is what women get paid
Mm-hmm.
to compared to men. But
Yeah.
that is such a short, you know, hold on, my mic's being weird. That's such a small amount of places that I feel like it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Yes, I do believe that women should be equal, but I don't like the whole women are more better than men kind of image that they play off that. You know?
I don't think that anybody thinks anybody's better than anybody else, but I do think, like in general, they are paid less, and that's an indication of like some unconscious feeling that we have about the worth of women versus men, and that unconscious feeling is that men have more value. I mean, that's like historically been the case just for so
Mm-hmm.
long that, in my opinion, it's so deeply embedded in our culture that it's hard for us to really see it.
Yeah, yeah. I just think that the way they kind of like, in order to be kind of a third wave feminist, you need to agree with kind of liberal ideas. You need to agree with LGBT community, and you need to, believe that
Mm-hmm.
women are more important than men. It's just a weird kind of mold, because they say that we need to get out of the mold that society has made for us, that
Yeah.
men have made for us. Yet they're making another mold for people to kind of fit in. So it's kind of like
Mm.
hypocritical of them. Do you know what I'm saying?
I can see why you would think that, but I don't. I guess I don't really have like. I would like to hear a clean definition of what third wave feminism is before I criticize it. But I feel like I'm pro that. Like I see the ways in which we value men more than women, and it's hard to really. It's it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm
I,
not
I, I
saying
see it
that.
my. Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I don't really know. I kind of just agree. I would like a good definition of it before I like say whether I think I'm pro, but
I mean, there's many different aspects of it. I'm trying to like put it. Do you not know like anything about it?
no, I mean I figured it was your topic, so you'd maybe educate me a bit, but I
I was
could
kind of
Google
waiting
it.
for somebody who was like pro all the way to like kind of talk to me about it.
I feel
Um,
like even if you want to debate it, you should at least know like what the general like I don't know what you said. It's just that they think women are better than men. I haven't heard that.
it's just like when you watch a lot of interviews with them and how they kind of present themselves, that's how it is. Especially in media with celebrities as well.
In my opinion, I feel like men do get away with a lot more. We let them get away with a lot more. Um, and like traditionally in our media, they're always the heroes in movies, especially white men. And I feel like that order, that idea that like who who gets to be the one who's the entrepreneur, who gets to be the one who's the hero, who gets to be the one that makes crazy decisions and goes on adventures. I feel like it's always because it's always been just the shape of men, like men, that character, that order, that they are better, really is there, and I feel like I want to do something to counter that story, that narrative that has been with us for thousands of years probably, and I'd like to counter that in some way, and to me, I sympathize with the with whatever goes against that.
Yeah, there's been many roles though where women are the kind of the hero, you say, and the more powerful one. I think that a lot of people just focus mainly on what you're
I
saying,
think it's
how
because it's no, I mean, but it's a majority. There are exceptions, but I would say that the problem is that they is the exception when they're the hero.
I mean, maybe people just aren't making movies like that. I
I
mean,
think it. Well, the thing is mostly men make movies, mostly white men. I went to film school. I saw that all of my peers, the other people in my class, were all white men, and so I feel like you tend to tell stories about yourself or see yourself as the hero, and so that's been reflected because the population of filmmakers are white men.
so what would you do if you had like all the power in the world? What would you do to fix this then?
I
Because
know
I
that's
feel
the
like people
thing.
are just taking the wrong route. You know, that's my problem. Is I'm not saying I don't think women should have this like strong power image. I'm just saying I don't get how they're handling it. It's just so weird, and it's like it's not really going anywhere. It's kind of staying in the same place, and people are just kind of criticizing them rather than taking them seriously. I think that's my problem.
Hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd like to hear some examples of like things you don't like specifically. I don't know. Can you just talk a little bit more about the kinds of things the kinds of rights that they're asking for?
I definitely agree the whole paying situation. I think the main thing that bugs me is they're kind of putting down men and saying women should have more power, but I'm trying to
Yeah,
think of how
I
to
would
word
say
this.
okay. Here's what I do
Do you
agree
see what I'm
with
saying?
is that what they like that I think if you're going to have any sort of conversation with anyone, that if you first attack them or call them names, like you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
like they put down men as like
Mm-hmm.
that's like part of their thing is that like men suck, and I do see that like ban men. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of anti-men stuff going on right now, and what I would say is like while I sympathize with that whole attitude in general, like I do see why they have that feeling. I would that attitude they have also will shut down any sort of conversation that could even happen between them and men. I mean, I I think it, just instinctually when you're being attacked you're not open to like new ideas, and when we're men have been just like basted in this culture for their whole life,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be hard to like it's gonna be kind of hard for especially for old men to like really see the structure that's been here all along and see it as a problem because it's
Yeah.
just the air we breathe, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And
I
so
think it's. Oh,
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead. Go
attacking
ahead.
men, yeah, no, I just agree, like attacking men or putting them down is kind of counteractive or counterproductive a little bit.
Yeah, and it's kind of like they're fighting for equality, yet they're saying like, you know, we're more important. It's just kind of like hypocritical. But um,
From what I've seen, they don't think that they're more important, but they do see that they've picked up the slack for the work in society that men don't do, like what a lot of people call emotional labor, like and raising kids. There's a lot of labor. There's a lot of things that women do in society that go unnoticed, and they are undervalued. Oh dang.
yeah, that's what the second wave was about. Was
Yeah, no, there's a car crash like right in front of
oh
me on the street.
oh shoot,
So I had to
that's
I had
okay.
to go on the other. I had to turn around and go the other way.
Okay, okay. Am I good to talk? Are you?
Yeah, no, it's fine. It happened
Yeah,
like it happened, I don't know,
Oh
15
shit.
minutes ago. So I don't know.
Yikes. Oh
But
yeah, second wave was kind of like that, where women were saying, "Hey, like we don't want to be housewives. We want to
yeah,
be kind of like understood and treated the same way as men." That's why back then I was like, "Hey, yeah, there was that image of kind of housewife men come like home from work and we have to do all like the kid stuff and the cleaning and I understand that, but like nowadays, like you see a lot of relationships where the men stay home and the women go out. So I just and it's accepted and it's fine. So I just don't see why some of the people are kind of causing problems where there shouldn't one. Do you see what I'm saying?
yeah. I would just really again like to hear what third wave exactly says. Maybe we should, um, like, we'll we'll end this part, and maybe I can like call you back on Anchor after I research what it is, so that I can actually have an informed opinion. You know, I don't really.
Yeah.
I'd love to like see, because I do agree a little bit that I don't know. In my opinion, the best thing we can do is facilitate good conversation,
Hmm.
and attacking anybody is not going to help.
Yeah, I know.
And
I don't
calling
get
names
why
is
people gotta do that.
like like I understand, like like I don't like Facebook. You know, like I feel like
Yeah.
Facebook has been invading our privacy for a long. Like there's a lot of reasons why I don't like it, whatever. But and a lot of people are making fun of Mark Zuckerberg right now, like
Yeah.
calling him a robot and stuff. And like even though I don't like Facebook and I don't like what he's doing, I feel like when you sink to the level of calling people names, I feel like that's just like that's like the worst thing. Like when you start dehumanizing someone, that's when
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there's no possibility for turning back, kind of.
Yeah. Like if you had another opinion than me, I'm not gonna hate you for it. I'm gonna agree to disagree. You know?
Yeah,
It's not gonna hurt
yeah.
me. It's just it's someone else's thoughts. I'm not gonna
I think
like
even further
force
than
you.
that, like I just feel like we have to do whatever we can to like make keep everybody like cool, like emotions cool, to like
Hmm.
really have a good conversation, to have a conversation where you keep like your mind open.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
All right, well, I'm gonna Google it, and maybe we'll have like a part two of this.
Okay, yeah. Sorry I can't explain it as well. I mean, there's just like many things to it. I'm sure there's like a core sentence I probably could say, but
Yeah, I know. That's what I was looking for, like the Wikipedia 101.
yeah. But yeah.
But yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I'll check it. We should follow up on this though.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks for talking.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, bye.
Bye.